Oh.
Welcome everyone. Congratulations. First, it's the post-game press conference with head coach Vassilis Spanoulis and player Mike James. First questions for the EuroLeague in English, and then also please do your questions in English, and also give your name and the name of your media. Thank you.
Maciej from the EuroLeague. Good evening, guys. Mike, first question is for you. Monaco is heading back to the Final Four for the second time in club history. How can you use the lessons of the 2023 to go all the way this time?
I don't know. I think experience always makes you better. I mean, everything you go through in life, it prepares you for the next step. So even last year in the playoffs is going to help us. This playoff series is going to help us the way we fought and the way we clawed back. But maybe we kind of rested and thought that we had it won already. And, you know, also playing the same team again, Olympiacos, you know, it seems inevitable that we're always going to meet them no matter what happens. So it's almost like fate. So, you know, we got to take care of business this time. I think last time we kind of got happy and just thought it was over. And, you know, they're a good team. They play hard 40 minutes, and, you know, we got to do the same.
Thanks, Mike. Now one for Coach Spanoulis. Coach, your decision to bring Georgios Papagiannis back into the rotation really paid off tonight. What made you decide to include him among the 12-man roster tonight, and how would you evaluate his performance?
Good evening. First of all, I see when we lose, I see more journalists here. When we win now are very few. I don't know why. Second, you know, I think Yorgos has a very good practice yesterday, and you know it was instinct and my decision to bring him back that I thought he can give us. I see yesterday in practice his pick and rolls, and I thought that we can bring something new with the difference they play Barcelona to quick dives and pick and pops can give us. Something, but you know, George gave more than something today. He gave us huge performance. I don't want to talk only about Yorgos because all the team give a lot. You know, for me, stats don't say the truth for a lot of players a lot of times, and you know, mostly of the times I look stats, team stats. I look turnovers, I look percentages, I look rebounds, offensive rebounds. You know, a lot of times personal stats, you know, don't say me a lot. We have a really tough game tonight, like we expected, and I'm very proud for my players that they perform like this with a big heart and a clean mind in the crucial moments, and for our qualification in Final Four.
Hi Mike, hi Coach, Sami Sadik for l'équipe. I wanted to talk about the money time. You had to be clutch in order to win and to get this Final Four berth. Can you take us through your last shots, like how confident you were and yeah, the feeling to hit those decisive baskets?
Well, you know, that's what they pay me for. You know, I wasn't trying to think about the moment. I was just trying to read the defense and try to, you know, make the best decision possible. And I didn't really want to, settle. Me and Coach talk every day about NBA playoffs the night before, and we had a conversation about somebody in particular, and we felt like he settled. And so coming into this game, I was just like, all right, I can shoot. I know I can make a lot of threes, but I didn't want to settle. I didn't want to settle for threes a lot. So I wanted to drive and draw defenses and see if I can get other people threes or see if I could get layups. And I think that reflected in how many twos I shot and how many threes I shot. And I think it made me a little bit more comfortable making some easy ones early and just kind of filling into the game. So, yeah, I think late in the game I didn't take any threes. It was a mid-range. It was a floater and then another layup off the glass. So, you know, just trying to put pressure on the defense, making them guard. And, you know, if you take step-back threes, you kind of bail them out a little bit unless you're super hot. So especially at the end of the game, to go to the Final Four, I wanted to give myself the best possible chance. I'm not going to talk about it.
Hi, Mike. Hi. I'm Christophe Beredi from AFP. Is it an achievement, this victory, or just the beginning of something?
I don't know. I'm still kind of numb about it. I don't really realize like that we go into the Final Four, but I mean it's a goal when you start the season. You know, you want to go to the playoffs, you want to have a good season, you want to get through healthy, and you want to go to the Final Four. So it's another check off the box, of course, for sure. And I also wanted to get there for Coach over here because it's his first year coaching, and you know, I played against him for a long time, known him for a long time, and you know, you kind of want to. When you have special relationships with people, you want them to succeed. You want to succeed for them as well, as much as you want to succeed. As much as I want to succeed for the rest of my teammates, I want to succeed for the coaching staff as well too. So it feels special that you know, the kind of irony I get to do it with. I go back to the Final Four with somebody that I competed against, somebody that's historically great, and somebody that I actually broke his record last year. So it's great. I think it's a poetic moment, but you know, it's not finished, and that's probably why I'm not like super cheesy right now, because I think last time I was really happy about it just because Monaco was the first time I feel like I achieved a lot, but now I think it was more expected of us, so now we have something else to win.
Mike, please. How, please, François Patournis ce matin. How do you manage, please, not to be afraid at the end? It's because you are Mike James, or what?
I've been in a lot of situations, man. I think you know, you get into just experience makes you comfortable, and experience gives you lessons and lets you be able to adapt quick. So I think I've been in a lot of game-winning situations, a lot of tight games at the end, and I think we were in tight games last year, and I think I kind of I wasn't as aggressive as I needed to be, I think, and I didn't like that feeling for injuries or whatever the case may be. So this year, feeling good, I wanted to have the ball in my hands, be able to make the decision and be as aggressive as possible. And obviously, Coach felt the same way, I guess, and put the ball in my hands and trusted me to make smart decisions, and it worked out.
Coach, you went to 5 Final Fours as a player, and this is your first one to reach as a coach. Is the feeling any different?
When I go to Final Four, I want to go to take it. I don't care to go a lot of times. If I go 2, 3, I want to take 3. I don't want to go to 10 and to lose 10, or to take 1. For me, percentage is always the most important. What I want to say, because I hear before the answers and questions for Mike, is that for this club, it's a huge accomplishment to be in the Final Four. We are not Real Madrid or Olympiacos or Panathinaikos or Fener or you know, we grow up every year, and for me it's a big accomplishment until the next one. And for me it's very important. We go there to everybody there have their chances. Every team has 25%, and we will prepare the team to go there to make 2 wins against, first of all, against one great team, Olympiacos, first team in regular season, and big favorite to take the EuroLeague. And from the other side, I want to say that I'm very proud for Mike. I'm very proud because, you know, we have a lot of discussions, a lot of talking, and I always be honest on him. You know, I talk to him always from my personal experience. And this helped me a lot to give him, I think, the right advices. Because when I talk to him, it's like I talk to myself. So Mike today, he trusts his teammates. You know, he shared the ball, he trusts his teammates. Even in last position, he passed the ball to GP. He was very, very, very calm, and the most important for Mike is always great players have to don't afraid the moment. That's why he's Mike, and he didn't afraid the moment, and he make always the right decision. I hear about 2 points or 3 points, and the great player he cannot decide what to do. Maybe one game he will shoot 10 threes, maybe other game he will shoot 1 3. Most important for great players to find to find a way to win, and this is what Mike make with his teammates. He has great teammates around him, and all together we can be really, really a good team.
Mike, we saw your tweet straight after the series about how competitive it was, where you gave Barcelona their flowers. Was that one of the toughest series you ever been a part of in the EuroLeague playoffs?
I've been to 4 Game 5s, so all of them was tough. All of them was tough for different reasons. All of them were mentally and physically tough. I think one of the things I like to pride myself on is after series is to congratulate the other team, whether we win or lose, just because I know how hard it is to get through a whole season and to play in the series, and I know how it feels to win and I know how it feels to lose. So I try not to, waver from that. Even last year, if you go check the tape, you see me waiting to give Fenner their flowers. So, I just like to keep it that way, and, I know how hard it is. Kevin Punter's one of my good friends, and I know how he feels right now. So it sucks for him, but I'm happy for us.
I wanted also to talk about Matthew, who was next to Mike on the floor in the money time. How proud are you of his performance and the way he contributed to the team tonight?
Yeah, Matthew is only 22 years old. He's very young, and he grew up very fast because he listens. I talk a lot of times he has to listen. He's a young kid. For his age, he listens a lot. He works a lot. He's fearless. He don't afraid the moment. He takes responsibilities. Sometimes he has to, now he's young and he has to improve on this to be, sometimes he's overreact in some things, but he's normal. He's a young kid with a lot of lights around him. After France national team, this year he makes huge step. He grow up a lot. He help us a lot. But, all the guards, are very, very high level, very top level that we have also Ellie and Jordan. It doesn't matter. Maybe some play more, some less, some play better in previous games, some play better next game. This is team. You can never be the same. This happens with everybody. Also when I play, we need to be a roster that the opponent teams don't know how to guard us, and everybody make a great job.
Last question for you, Coach. Now in Final Four, you will face a club you know well, but also a coach you know well, a captain you know well. Will this knowledge help you in the Final Four?
Yeah, for sure. It will help him. But from the other side, everybody knows what means Olympiacos for me. For me, this is my second home, and I spent there, like I told you before the game, in Olympiacos, half of my career and more there, and with incredible love from the fans, from a lot of generation of fans, not only, from babies until old men. So I will have this always in my heart and will never leave. But now I'm proud that I'm here with Monaco, and I will give everything for 40 minutes to win.
Thank you, everyone. Congratulations again.
Thank you.